in my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. But I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying.
It's week 14 of the National Football League, and we've got the Bengals' field-stretching tight ends. He's been a quarterback's best friend, nearing 1,300 yards receiving on the year. It's the Bengals and the Hawks, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week. no interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Thompson will look to the air on first down. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Throwing again on second down. Thompson. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 1st and 10. Here's Thompson. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's going to get this down near the 25. A quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 7 catches, 83 yards.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster one.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 24 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Chubb. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. It's Thompson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Colby Parkinson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out of the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The Bengals hit 9-3 here on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. Thompson. Got an open man. That's Campbell. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose down the left sideline. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. They'll run with Chum. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
That 2nd down play nets a -4. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Thompson. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point safely through. And they'll make the score 14-0. The drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Now he's loose at the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Touchdown! A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. as they've got it 2nd down and 12. 2nd down throw for Thompson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. That ball caught by Campbell. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now Jackson on 1st down. Big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll let this go for the end zone. And, it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Ochena-Nwosu in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Second down. Here's Thompson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Off play action. Thompson. Under pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jordan. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing is Jackson. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from moving out in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Thompson on 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's got room. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That good for 19 and a 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle, and the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action here, Thompson. And he is going to be taken down. They got him, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Thompson. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple. We don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Thompson, a final shot before break. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengal offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they're ready to solve that first half.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Jordan. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Jackson will throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jackson. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 3 yards out. Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. They begin this drive with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Thompson to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And again, it's Chubb. He'll take this to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the...
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Thompson will look to the air on 1st down. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Higbee, 31 yards. And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Those are the kind of drives that are like on offense from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Okay, ready?
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jordan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Harrison. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, he'll drop the throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown! Brevin Jordan, 38 yards. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for...
25-yard line.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Thompson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Thompson now. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. Fielded at the 33. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Thompson looking to throw. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. First down, Thompson gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Thompson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Seattle, Washington. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Operating from the gun. Harrison throwing the middle, caught by Jordan. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back to throw. Harrison. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Looking to throw. Harrison looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was, and one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
Thompson's throw there complete to Allen. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Thompson going to throw it.
That's complete to Lazard. Touchdown, Seahawks. Allen Lazard, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Flush to his right. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Throwing to start the drive. Harrison. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 1st down. Harrison.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st down, Harrison. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 3 yards out.
And the Bengals are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Let's go.
Thompson on 1st and 10.
That's complete right side to Lazard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. Here's Thompson.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Campbell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
1st and 10. Here's Thompson.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Thompson to throw on 2nd down. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 20 line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Harrison. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody don't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Thompson. pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Thompson will look to the air on first down. He finds his target, Allen. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Thompson back to the air once more. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Thompson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. One final try for Thompson. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this was a fun one.